Jacques ended up getting released, or did he quit?
He got released.
He got released.
We were waiting because we signed our contracts on December 30th in 98. So December, there's a window of 4 months every year for the contract to get fired. And the first day was December 99, the 30th. So I don't get my release. I don't get my release. Jacques calls me, says, I got fucking released. I'm out of the company. So I'm waiting the whole time, and so I'm calling the office, see what's going on, and they kept me for another year, and they let him go, and then that's it.
And they didn't do much with you that year, but the one thing that you are remembered for is your infamous Brawl for All match with Steve Williams.
Well, the thing is that not too long after, I did some 3 training camps at the WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. And then...
didn't they send you to All Japan or something too?
Yeah, too. And they called me up and they said, okay, next Monday you're starting. That was a Thursday. They called me, Bruce Pritchard calls me. They said, okay, you're going to wear a blue trunk and with the cape like the Dynamite Kid, British Bulldog, and the blue boots, the big fleur-de-lis in the back, and you're starting Monday on Raw. So Friday, I don't have my plane tickets. I called the office and say, I'm supposed to start Monday. It's a change of plan. So things happen like that sometimes. It's pretty,
so you almost
pretty
had a
depressed.
big push.
Almost had a push, yeah.
Yeah. And for that Brawl for All match, could you, if you wanted to box, like have a legitimate athletic boxing competition, could you even be licensed with your eye?
No.
So you were, so there was no real, because I guess it was under the pro wrestling.
Yeah, it was no commissions or anything.
No commission, yeah.
Yeah,
because,
and I went with my eye patch too.
Right, because you can't perceive depth for someone that's like, you're very tough, but like to block punches, it's very difficult with one eye.
Yeah, but I guess since I threatened Nash and people, to beat them up. I guess they wanted to see if I had really balls or I just pretended I had balls. Yeah. So they put me with the guy who was supposed to win the whole thing, Dr. Det, Steve Williams. And then Hawk, of the Road Warriors, he came up to me. He said, man, you're going to get killed tonight. He said, I'm going to tell you what. As soon as, you dance a little bit with Steve, and then when he tags you, you just lay down there, you grab your $5,000, and everything will be good. I look at Hawk, I said, are you fucking serious, Mike? You're telling me to fucking lay down with this motherfucker? No, go back and tell him that I'm gonna fight everything I've got in myself, and he's in for the fight of his fucking life. Tell him to fuck off with this $5,000. So
and you went the distance with him.
Yeah, I went the distance.
Despite your handicap.
Yeah.
And despite that you couldn't do MMA or boxing.
I had only 1 week of training. Steve Williams was training for 3 months in Japan and everywhere with different guys at the time, and 3 guys in the meantime, and things like that. And if you look at his second match against Bart Gunn, he was winning the whole thing. He was like, he had only 12 seconds to go, and he got knocked out there, but he was winning he was supposed to win the whole thing, and he was far ahead on points on Bart Gunn on the second match. Bart just came out at the last second because I think it was just a problem, and we all had the same problems. It was our cardio.
Yeah, because you weren't trained like
we weren't trained
most people
for that.
Have an 8-week training camp at least.
Yeah, no training camp at all.
And
me, they fucked with me because I brought a coach, an MMA coach, with me because you have the 2 generic coaches that were saying, "Yeah, you're good, okay, just do this, just do that." But it was generic for every wrestler. They had the same coach, the same 2 coaches for every Brawl for All match. So they didn't have any strategy or nothing at all. So I brought my own coach. They know that I paid for his wrestling airfare, the airfares, the airplane, the tickets, and everything. I put him in a room. I travel with him. I don't eat at all during the whole day because I'm all stressed up by the match. The adrenaline is there. And at the beginning of the Raw, Not at noon when they tell all the match. At 7 o'clock, they say, "Oh, we postpone your match for next Monday. It's not going to be this Monday, it's going to be next Monday." But I spent already $2,000 on the guy, you know, bring him in with me.
Yeah.
So the next Monday, I didn't bring him with me. I said, if I bring him with me again and they postpone the match another time, it's going to cost me $4,000, you know?
Yeah.
So
So I guess you were released a while after that.